How's it going, guys, and welcome back to the channel for another Star Wars gaming video. And in this video we have some stuff to discuss, as EA just had their quarterly earnings call. For those of you who don't know what that is, every 3 months EA's CEO and CFO come together in a call and discuss EA's performances, and investors can ask questions directly in a small Q&A on all things under the EA umbrella. One of those things is obviously Star Wars games. So people asked some questions and we got some answers. Now, we know that pretty much since the Lucasfilm Games announcement, anything we've heard about Star Wars games has either been a leak or an industry insider saying what they think is going to happen with Star Wars games. But now we actually have a few things that are a little bit more concrete and actually official that, this is the direction that things are going for Star Wars games. Now, just quickly, a quick plug for the Twitch channel. We're going to be live over there a couple hours after this video is posted, so feel free to drop through and discuss this with us over there. The link will be in the description. But anyway, I was initially very underwhelmed by this earnings call. EA CEO spoke about Star Wars games a couple of times, and at first I was disappointed. I think I might have had my hopes up a little bit too high, but I've listened to it back, I've read the transcript, and it says more than you think without really saying it, if that makes sense. Like, you guys know what I mean when I play the clips for you. But regardless, we did get some things confirmed, so we'll get into that, and like I said, I will play some clips for you guys so you can hear what was said for yourself. But without dissecting it, I can say in short that the next few years under EA, they're going to be pretty exciting. So let's get into why. So it was kind of hilarious. During this earnings call, the very first question that EA's CEO and CFO were asked was about Star Wars games. It was funny because they pretty much were talking about how well FIFA and Madden and stuff like that had been doing for like half an hour straight, and they didn't talk about Star Wars at all. Then the very first question in the Q&A was like, what about Star Wars? Now, EA's CEO did say straight off the bat that they weren't going to announce things in this investors call as it's not the place. So I'll play that clip for you guys. It goes for around 45 seconds to a minute. So I'll play it for you so you can just hear it for yourself rather than me recite it for you.
Yeah, so let me jump into that in the context of Star Wars. We won't be announcing new things here, but what I would say is if you look at our history with Star Wars, we've had a long and very profitable relationship, first with LucasArts and then with Lucasfilm, and then with Lucasfilm as part of Disney. We have generated, a number of great franchises: Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, Galaxy of Heroes, Battlefront, Jedi Fallen Order, and most recently Squadrons. That represents over 3 billion life-to-date net bookings and 52 million games sold, and Galaxy of Heroes is a billion-dollar franchise. As we've established these very strong parts of that franchise, you should expect that we will continue to invest in those, as well as some new experiences across platforms for the future.
So yeah, there you have it. He keeps it pretty vague, but it is clear that they're going to be putting somewhat of a focus on these already established franchises. They seem really happy with the success of all of their franchises, and it seems like they're going to continue them. And apart from Galaxy of Heroes, the franchise that's made them the most money is the Battlefront franchise, so they're going to be continuing with that. That, to me, means the future of the Battlefront series under EA is well and truly alive. They've already shown they're continuing on with their successful franchises with Fallen Order sequel, which is due to be announced soon. So, they've confirmed officially that they're going to be investing in the main franchises they've created, as well as new experiences across platforms. So, it seems they're venturing out of their pre-established franchises as well, which is good to hear and very reassuring. Now, another person asked them a question in regards to Star Wars again. The person asked whether or not EA losing the exclusive rights to make Star Wars games was going to change EA's approach for future Star Wars games. Now, EA did already reassure people in a tweet about this, but Andrew Wilson elaborated on that and answered it in the call, so I'll play that for you now.
In terms of Star Wars, I don't think you should imagine the fact that some other people will build some Star Wars games is going to change our commitment to that IP or our ability to build the appropriate number of games. And as I said before, we've had a long partnership with Disney, both before our exclusive period that gave us a great opportunity to really establish some very strong franchises like Battlefront, like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, like Jedi Fallen Order, like Squadrons. You should expect us to continue to invest in our Star Wars relationship. It's been very profitable to this point, over $3 billion in net bookings, and we're excited by what we'll be able to do in the future. But you shouldn't read this as necessarily us building less titles. I think what you should take from us more broadly as a company is that we believe in our ability to execute and deliver great, high-quality, deeply engaging content for our fans across both our sports business, our wholly owned IP business, and our licensed partnership business like the one we have with Star Wars. And we feel confident and comfortable that we're going to be able to deliver great games for the future.
So a fair bit to take in there. So he basically just reaffirmed that the license expanding to other publishers beyond EA isn't going to change their approach to Star Wars games. We'll see how that all unfolds, but it is good that he does say that, we shouldn't expect less games because of this, because less games would be really, really bad, seeing as they haven't exactly been making a lot of games since they got the exclusive rights to Star Wars games. We only have 4 proper Star Wars games. Each under EA's eyes are successes, and to be honest, they are financially successful. There is simply no disputing that, but I'm sure people will try to, because people these days just love ignoring facts, but the numbers don't lie. But again, he does hammer home the fact that they're going to continue to invest into these established franchises, and that we basically shouldn't expect the foot to come off the throttle for Star Wars games just because the license has opened up. And he also says that they are confident for what they can deliver in the future, so it sounds interesting. Now moving on, and let's talk about Battlefront before we wrap this video up, as that is the game that pretty much everyone wants to see, so there is no sense in ignoring it. They did mention throughout the earnings call that Battlefield 6 will be coming out this holiday season, so that's official, but why does that matter? We're talking about Battlefront. Well, it all comes down to DICE, who make both Battlefront and Battlefield. If they are going to be continuing to invest in their successful Star Wars franchises like Andrew Wilson said they're going to, then this affects Battlefront more than any other franchise. Now, taking all of this into consideration and the official confirmations by EA CEO, in my opinion, I think as soon as development slows down for Battlefield 6, which will be sometime I'd say in the next 6 to 8 months, I think as soon as that happens, they're going to shift over a large portion of developers for a new Battlefront game. Now, I'm not confirming that, obviously. Like I said, I've got my speculation cap on here, but that's what I think is going to happen, taking all of this information into account and trying to connect the dots. And I mean, it would line up with some of the unsourced leaks that we've been hearing lately, so it kind of seems like it's all coming together. Now, when should we expect announcements for these new EA Star Wars games? As Andrew did say, the investors call is just not the place for the announcements, so I think EA Play Live in June, that just has to be it. Now, things could come earlier. We have May the 4th, which is Star Wars Day, so something could happen then. But I tell you, man, EA Play Live is something you should be marking your calendar for this year. I expect a lot of things to be revealed there. I expect a Star Wars game equivalent of what Disney done for the Star Wars films and TV shows like a month and a bit ago. So some big stuff. But guys, let me know what you all think of this. Make sure you go ahead, let me know in those comments below. It's very interesting stuff. It was a little underwhelming, this investors call, but at the same time, it confirms a lot of things we've been hearing whispers about over the past 3-4 weeks. So we didn't get any game announcements, but we did get confirmation that things are going to be pretty damn spicy, pretty damn soon. But just quickly before I end this video, I just want to do a quick plug for a channel friend of mine, Net Alliance. Now, some of you guys might know him. He kind of gave me my start on YouTube. He allowed me to collaborate with him when he had like a ton of subscribers and I had basically nothing. Now, I want to pay it forward. He is currently running a giveaway. And of course, you might be able to win the giveaway for yourself. So yeah, massively appreciate it if you would just go check it out. Tell him I sent you. But that is going to do it for me today, guys. Be sure to drop a like if you did enjoy this video and subscribe to the channel if you are new for all things Star Wars gaming. And remember to follow us over on Twitch. We're going to be live over there later on today. So thank you for watching and have a good one.